Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Big chance! Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
Rodrigo. Here's Chouameni.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Oh, important interception. And he can clear it away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Rodrigo.
And it's Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been cleared. That's good play. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's shifting through the gears here. An instinctive delivery. Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Dykes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Chouameni. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Driving on and making good progress.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is expertly dealt with. That's travelling a long way. Chouameni. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold.
Rodrigo.
And it's Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Here's Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Shot could be on. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's made its way to him. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder
so we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
By the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Tchouaméni. Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back to the keeper it goes. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Just about up to the hour now. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Oh, that's clever. And he's in on goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
In towards the back stick. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is just caressing the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chance for a shot! And it's Alexander-Arnold. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Brahim Diaz. Just about up to 75 minutes. Some really good ball movement. Vinicius Junior. That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it again. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, number 22, number 72. Coming on the field, number 36, number 10, number 11.
Gets a good foot in there.
Taking place.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Substitution on the field, number 38.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the field
both sides,
is
actually.
Number 35, substitution.
Opts for safety. Moments here from securing what would be a really commendable draw. Eder Militao. And it's Chouameni. Played into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to retrieve it. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Goulet, and it's Diaz.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Works it forward. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Camavinga, Mbappe. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Valverde. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Traumeri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Valverde.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He can run onto that. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bellingham. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tau.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Traumeni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Traumeni, almost half an hour in now. And the counter is on. That's very neat. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nicely shaped ball. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Rodrigo.
And it's Traumeni. Now there's a fine ball. Gets good distance on it. That's gone for a throw-in. Valverde.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Traumeri. And that has left him in a heap. Vinicius Junior! Deftly away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Delivered across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid finding their passes. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please welcome the true side.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Vinicius Junior. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now try to spin.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Fired deep towards the back post. Takes the shot! It's a loose ball. Eder Militao pokes it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Great ball, and he's in here.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's picked it up out wide. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Valverde. Out towards the flank. And it's Valverde. Might be danger here. Decent chance! That's really well cleared.
Substitution on the field. Number 36. Number 22. Number
Nice touch.
38.
Cross goes in there.
On the field. Number 10. Number 11.
Mbappe! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 85
Really
minutes,
tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Brenner. Great vision. Look at the space here. Oh, important interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, a glitch with real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bellingham. A nice sequence of passes, this. Vinicius Junior! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
With Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Out towards the flank. Now it's Rodrigo. Chooses to go back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Rodrigo. And it's made its way to him. A probing pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But shot a goal! Quality ball. And they can counter here. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Strokes it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. Tchouaméni.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Taken back almost at once. Tchouaméni. Played into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tchouaméni gets a good foot in there. Tau.
There will be
We are into stoppage time. Tries a deft little ball. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tau, driving forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tau ploughing through the middle. Here's the header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Chouameni.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde.
He's away.
Has a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. That's a cute ball. No, again there's no way through. Valverde. That's good running with the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tau. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 36. Number 38. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 11.
Danger
number
averted
35.
for now.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here.
Eder Militao.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Now it's Tau. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Valverde. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
And here's Mbappe, looking for options for movement.
Cleared away.
Tau. And the shot's on here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Now it's Tau. He's found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's played it in low. Bellingham. Chouameni. Bellingham. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Bellingham. Valverde. Madrid finding their passes.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
He's going for goal! Valverde chasing after it. Now it's Vinicius Jr. 15 minutes till half-time. Little pass back.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Loose, oh, it's fallen loose again!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Thanks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Distributed tidily. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Gets into some space. Backward it goes. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Rodrigo. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack.
Always going over the top.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodrigo. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Climbs up big.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Valverde. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now, who's going to be first to this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through now, is he? On the finish! It's in!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe, and he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! That is lovely. It's a really well-measured ball. So, what can they make of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Tau. So much time and space here. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodrigo gets into a good position. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham with the slide tackle there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Rodrigo. Now here's the delivery. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Welcome our lads to the field.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now he's off and running.
Valverde.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. With Rudiger. And it's Chouameni.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Driving forward. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate.
And the shot! That was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Brahim Diaz! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And here's Mbappe, distributed tidily.
And that has sent him sprawling.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Closing in on the last quarter.
He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 36. Number 10. Number 33.
Nicely aimed pass.
Number 13. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 41.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Arda Güler. Alaba. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. And it's Arda Güler. He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Camavinga has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Flings in across. He'll try to keep this alive.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Mbappe. There will be 4 extra minutes. Tau. Now this could be a chance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Now it's Tau. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to...
Can he finish? And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Knocks it into space. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Bellingham. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the ball's gone astray. Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Spread neatly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Look at the Bellingham! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. It's a good spell of possession, this. He has a look up. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bellingham. Valverde. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vinicius Junior. And that's going up front in a hurry. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Short changes him with that pass. Shot could be on. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If